Alright, hey y'all, it's Bunny, and welcome to Color Roo. And I am going to start a new series called Kwik Tuts, which are tutorials on just quick, simple things that I've learned or things that people have asked me to show. I don't normally do demonstrations not tutorials, since I really don't think I'm that great to do tutorials. I basically do demonstrations on my channel showing you how I do a page. However, I have been asked to do tutorials, so I'm going to show you all how I do certain things. So the Kwik Tuts will be a short video, 15 minutes or less. This one will be a little longer just because it's the first one and I'm explaining to you what this series will consist of. Anyway, on this first series, we are going to do gold. And we're going to do Crayola, and we're going to do Crayola, and we're going to do two versions of gold in the Crayolas. So you can, for gold in any pencil set, you want a light gold. You can also use okay, first let's just back up. In any pencil set, you want a light gold, you want a light yellow, a medium yellow, and a dark yellow. Optional is a cream or a white. Okay, so here I have 4 pencils. I'm not going to use cream in the Crayolas. So our first set of colors we're going to use, our light yellow will be daffodil, our medium yellow, which is not as dark but it's dark enough, it's going to just be yellow, and our dark yellow is going to be harvest gold. In our second demonstration of Crayolas, our light yellow is going to be yellow, our medium yellow is going to be harvest gold, and our dark is going to be brown actually. And you can also use a light brown or a really dark brown, a brown with a reddish tinge. I tend to like going towards browns with a bit of a red in the color. So let's do our first gold. So on this flower here, we're going to choose a highlight. But actually, I'm going to, that'll be another episode. Right now I'm going to just layer. And I will explain that in a different episode in depth. But right now I'm just going to go over the whole thing with the daffodil. Now I'm going to go in with yellow, and any part that I want to be the darkest, I'm going to go into that and a little above it. And I'm going to use the hash marks for reference. Okay, so that's our yellow. You can see the difference in the colors. One you can barely see, the yellow you can see really well. So then I'm going to take my dark color for this example, which is the Harvest Gold, and I'm going to go right into those hash marks and darken those up. Okay, I'm gonna bring a shadow because this is over top. I'm gonna darken this, only this part here. Now, I'm gonna go back with my yellow and I'm gonna go into that harvest and a little out of it to blend it and pull it out into what was already in the yellow area. And you can blend with the Crayolas and the Crazy Art, so you don't get as smooth of a blend as you would with the other higher price. I'm going in with daffodil pencils, but you will get a blend. And now I can go in pretty well with the daffodil since I got my other colors down. Okay? So that's our first demonstration of colors. That's our first goal. Now, for a second demonstration of color of these Crayolas, we're going to use our second combo. So now we're going to use yellow as the highlight, Harvest Gold, and then brown. So let's pick a flower. I'm not touching that only because I do want to make it somewhat consistent. So let me find the flower on this side. Okay, here we go. So now we have yellow. So we're going to go all over with the yellow. And yellow pencils in almost all sets tend to be on the easier side to use, and what's vibrant, they lay down usually fairly well without much pressure. It must be the pigment they're used. Now we're going to take our medium color and we're going to go again just above those hash marks right into these little I don't know what you call them, but we're going to go into it and out a little bit over it, into it and out in front of it, into it and out in front of it. And into this area here and around this area. Now I could have left it light on that side, but for demonstration purposes I want to use those. So I'm going to take my brown here and go into the hash marks. And I'm going to go light because this is a dark color, but there's a difference. And I'm going to zoom out when we're done to show you all the difference. I think I might just I brought it up too far right there, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave it on the hash mark since this is so dark. And not really bring it anywhere else. I'm going to go back with my harvest and go over into the brown and bring it up. And blend it as well. That's what I'm doing. And use circular motions. Circular motions tend to help blend out colors better than a back and forth. If you do back and forth, you tend to have to do like hash marks to get that color to blend a little bit better. And we'll go into hashing at some point in these tutorials. So now I'm going to go back with my yellow, and now I'm just going to fill in, and I'm going to go over everything. And because these are harder pencils, I can go into everything. I don't have to just go into the light areas. It won't blend it out that far because it is a harder pencil, unlike a Prismacolor where if you go in too much, it may muddy up the color. I can go over all of it and it won't pull any of that darker color anywhere else. And so there's another version of that gold. These here are Prismacolors, but we'll do another example of Prismacolors later on. So let's zoom out. And now, I'm going to zoom all the way out. And now you can see the difference between this flower and this flower. So this flower here is brown, yellow, and the harvest gold. So yellow, harvest gold, brown gave us this flower here. Okay, let me zoom in so you can get a better look at that. That's that flower there. And then this flower here is our daffodil, our yellow, and our harvest gold. And that gives you a more subtle, lighter gold. Okay? So that is our quick tutorial on gold in Crayolas. I hope that helped. Our next tutorial will still be a more than likely a gold series. I have 4 sets of pencils. So excuse me for the sniffling. I have 4 sets of pencils, so we're going to do 4 gold tutorials. This is the first out of 4. I may do something on the next tutorial that's different than gold. I'm not sure, but we will go through for creating gold in the 4 sets of pencils that I have. So anyway, we have 2 examples of gold in the Crayolas. The most important thing to remember is you need a light yellow, a medium yellow, and a darker yellow. And we could have actually used our 4 colors. I guess I could show you that as well, because you could add the brown and you could actually add the cream to make up 5 colors. The cream does not really show that well in the Crayolas, that's why I didn't use it. But for simple terms, you basically really only need the 3: a light, a medium, and a dark, and that will give you your golds. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and we will see you in the next video. So on to the next video. Bye, y'all.